Okay, welcome back to another video. Today it is a beautiful Florida October morning, and we are gonna go take an hour-long commute on the R7. But before we do, if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell button and all those things. If you like this kind of content, we do all kinds of things on this channel, and I'd appreciate it if you stuck around. And with that being said, we're gonna get on this. We're gonna go jump in the mind of me, the biker, on a commute in Tampa traffic, and we're gonna see how it goes. So let's do it. Now we're getting on a major highway, a toll road, that sometimes can back up to bumper. And so whenever you're on a bike, here in Florida, there's no lane splitting legally. You have to be really careful, not only safety, of course, safety first, but also you can get caught up. In general, people just are impatient, right? And you know, people don't want to wait. And what ends up happening is you have a lot of open lane pattern merging. So even if I see something that I'm like, okay, I want to move forward here, there's going to be somebody else that wants to do the same thing. So we're always looking for spaces in the cars. We're always going to be looking for opportunities, not only for us to move and kind of filter through. Now, I'm going to look for spots to do more of a filter, where I want to open spots like this in front of this truck, right? So, like, I came from over there, went over here. I want to look for another spot like that. But this is the nonsense that happens right here. So everybody thinks that as soon as there's a space, they need it a whoop, and then a whoop. And unless you're, like I said, unless you're on a bike and you can kind of slip into every single one of those places and move forward, it makes no sense to do what 90% of the cars do and just continually switch lanes. You're going to be looking for what I'm looking for, which is going to be the open spots and just kind of following at a decent distance. We're picking our lane position. I like to be in the best spot that I can escape, right? So most of the time when I'm on this side, if there's a median or if there's grass over on the left, I'm going to be trying to be here in the middle. I mean, yeah, I'm a little close to these cars over here, but it allows me to go left if I need to. And if something happens here in front, somebody stops quick, I can also go right. Right? So we're always looking for escape routes at all times, especially in high traffic like this. And we want to follow at a safe distance. So we're going to be constantly scanning. We're looking for wheels turning, tires turning from one side to the other, looking for their own open lane position so that they can move forward. We're also looking for our escape routes at all times, so positioning for our own safety here to move forward if there was an event of a emergency stop in front of us. So super important for when you're commuting high traffic that you not only leave a good space cushion, but that you're looking for a potential, like if that car stops and this car stops, then this is what I'm going to do. This is where I'm going to go. I'm going to go in between. I'm going to go into the burn. I'm going to merge to the right, whatever it is. We're going to see if we get into some bumper-to-bumper traffic. That's really what I want to talk about once we get into that kind of thing. So we're going to skip ahead to that part. And, yeah, we're just going to keep going through some of these tips and, you know, what's going on in my head when I'm looking and whenever I'm commuting on a bike. This is more of what I was talking about. Rush hour traffic going into Tampa on this road sometimes is just the absolute worst. You'll see people stop like this. They see a lane moving next to them, whatever it might be, and that immediately tells them that, hey, that lane's moving faster. I need to get into that lane if I want to be on time, get to work earlier, whatever it is, right? Now, a lot of my lane positioning and lane movement is going to be for safety because realistically, I don't want to be sitting still. Again, ultimately, what we're looking for is to not be a target, to be in the safest position that we can be, not only just on the road, but in the lane. But your brain should always be engaged. We should never be, you know, zoned out. We should never just be kind of blasé, just on the road. We should always be looking for where we're going to go, what we're going to do, what the cars around us are going to do. More importantly, I'm looking at the cars 2, 3 in front of this van, you know, all the way up there. I'm looking to see where their brake lights are. I'm looking to see if they're going to stop. I'm watching these people here because I want to see if they're going to try to take one of these spots. It's also amazing how many people you'll see out here sitting in traffic, just sitting on their cell phone. Whenever you have lighter traffic, even whenever you're commuting, you're still applying all of those same principles. We saw a lot of slowdowns. We saw a lot of stop and go, as well as some open up areas. Right now, like this lane is chilling, but I'm still watching, right? You got a full stop lane there. You have space here, open lane position in the center lane for people to come this way, go that way, whatever it might be. Always aware. The number one thing whenever you are commuting is just being like aware and being conscious. You're being aware, you're looking always at your surroundings. We're small, we got to put our own safety first. Got to make sure that you're safe first and foremost before everything else. But anyways, we're almost here, getting down here into work, and it's a beautiful day in October, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you don't mind, if you're still here, thanks for watching. Stick the subscribe button, hit the like button, do all the things with the bell, and we'll see you next time on the next video.